So we've all heard the saying, money can't buy happiness. And while that may be true, money can provide something that's equally valuable. And that thing is freedom and flexibility. From the ability to pursue your passions to having more time for experiences and opportunities. I'll discuss the ways in which financial resources can enhance your quality of life. And finally, I'll address the importance of finding balance and understanding that true happiness lies beyond material possessions. So if you're ready to delve into the relationship between money, freedom, and flexibility, and gain a deeper understanding of how it can contribute to a more fulfilling life, then let's get into it. So during the pandemic, when everybody was forced to work from home, people got a taste of like what freedom felt like for a little bit, right? No longer did people have to worry about spending hours at a time commuting back and forth to work, being stressed out on the road, starting the day off on the wrong foot. People like the fact that the convenience of just being able to wake up, brush their teeth, get in front of a computer, and then go to work. And I understand that. I remember when I worked for an office, I hated staying in traffic. Like I would take the train every morning and just walk like 10 minutes to my job. I couldn't. There's no way I could see myself just staying in traffic doing that every morning. That would be stressful, and I would get to work in a bad mood, and you can see that for a lot of people. So when people, even when people were like looking for different jobs during that pandemic, when they had more jobs than they did workers, people were like, look, if you don't offer the work from home experience, then I don't want the position, right? So at that time, workers had the leverage. They're like, look, you need to either offer that or, I'm not going to work. And the fact that they had so many jobs available, companies had to say, all right, cool, we gotta accept that. But now obviously you see things changing a little bit with companies saying you have to come back to the office. People are worried about the recession, people getting laid off. So it's kind of shifting the other way, but still people are still looking for that work from home experience. So what are people looking for? Like, if money can't buy happiness, like, what does money buy? And let's start with choices. Money does buy choices, right? Like, let's say you hate your job, right? You can just quit. If you got a lot of money, if you got money where you don't really need the job, you can just say, I don't need this job, and you can quit. Right. Another thing is, like, let's say you don't like where you live. Like, if you say the place you're tired of the place, you want to get to maybe warmer weather, you can just pick your stuff up and move. Right. Money provides choices. And I think a lot of people like that. They like the options. They like the choice, the freedom of choosing. Another thing is like convenience. Right. If you're someone that's too tired to cook, you can just order out. Right. DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever it is. You can just have someone bring the food to you. Also, clean the house. We all know how stressful clean the house is. Right. It takes a lot of time. If you're someone that doesn't want to do that, you want to spend half the day doing that, you can just order a cleaning service and they can do that for you, right? That provides you some convenience. And not everybody has that option. If you're someone, and cleaning service, obviously, depending on how much you make, a lot of people can afford it, but most people don't. But it does provide you that convenience. Another thing is money buys time. Right. If you're someone that just had a baby and you want to take home, you want to stay at home and take care of that baby, you can just leave your job and do that as well. Also, what about if you have a friend that's having a destination wedding? You can just pack your bags and move. And just go. Because we've all had that experience with our jobs where we want to go on vacation, but we don't go because they make you feel guilty about going on vacation. Or if before you go on vacation, you got to make sure the person's covering you, know exactly what your job duties are. It's annoying. I hated doing that. I remember that. Like, it's annoying, and no one wants to deal with that. But it's something we have to deal with when it comes to our job. But I think having money provides you all these choices and options. I think that's what people want. That's what makes people happy, right? Having the ability to do what they want when they want. Even for myself, I remember for me, money wasn't my big driver. Obviously, we need money to eat, to survive, to get the things that we need. But for me, it was freedom, right? Having the freedom to do what I want, when I want, where I want, whom I want. I wanted that freedom. I wanted that option. I hated going to these jobs and then I had to do what my boss tells me and say, all right, you can't go to vacation because of whatever reason, or we need people to cover, or right now we're closing the books for it was a finance department and we had to close the books, so I couldn't go on vacation at that time. It was annoying. I hated that. So I was like, I'm gonna provide some type of level of freedom for myself where I can, be able to control my financial situation. So I think for a lot of people, this is what they're looking for, right? They just money may not make you happy directly, but it does provide happiness indirectly, right? Like I said, provides the time and choices and the convenience. So I think for a lot of people, so instead of spending money on things, I think people should focus on experiences, right? Because this is what makes people happy. Being able to experience things with their family, their friends, like moments they can look back and say, "Oh, I remember that time when we did so and so with so and so." And I think this is what makes people happy. And the thing is, money provides these things for you. Provide these options, this convenience, this level of experience. And even though, and people so focus on the material things or the things that you can touch, they forget about the things that that you can't touch or you can't see, right? And this is what people really want. This is what makes people happy, to being able to share moments with people they care about. And money does a lot of things, because you don't want to make money to be the end all be all, but we all understand how important money is. And the fact that people search for happiness, and they struggle to do that, and they think money will bring them happiness. Obviously, we all know that the more money you have doesn't make you happy. It's being able to share things and spend time with people that you care about, and money can do these things. So you don't have to look at money as something that, oh, I need to get more money, because you're greedy, or like you want more things. Do it. I do it even for myself. I do it because I know we need money to survive, and also I needed to be able to do the things that I want. Without the money, it's going to be hard for me to have the freedom, that the level of freedom that I'm searching for. So that's pretty much it. If you got any comments or questions, make sure to leave it down below. Hit the like button, share, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe. Right? So you guys take care and have a good one. Later.